Clinton Taco.
Orlando's rock station, 101.1 WJRR. More trips to be had today. iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. You and a guest jetting off to Vegas next month. 2 nights of the concert. And then, all your free time you're going to have there to have some fun as well. With $1,000 you'll also win.
So you get keywords 3 times today. The first one happens right around 9:05, and you text it off to 200-200. We'll remind you when we get closer because we want as many JRR listeners as we can get.
So we got several layers of stupid going on in Washington Township, New Jersey. Police called to the scene of a crash. Okay. Mm-hmm. The person responsible for the crash suspected a DUI. They're tested. Yes, they're under the influence. They're arrested for DUI.
Okay.
The person responsible for the crash had a passenger in his car. She was uninjured. However, she was also inebriated. Police got her home, took her home. 30 minutes later...
No, she went out driving, didn't she?
She not only went out driving, but drove to the police station to try to get out her partner, who was the one driving and caused the crash. Now we get to another level of stupid here. Washington Township, New Jersey
How does it get worse than that?
Washington Township, New Jersey has an agreement with Uber, with all their establishments that sell alcohol.
Yeah.
If you need a ride home, it's free 7 nights a week from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
They really have that? 7 to 2?
That's what this town has in Washington Township.
Wow.
Yeah. Police were quick to point that out to make other residents aware. So hopefully you can avoid any other things like this happening, at least in their town.
Okay, so all that craziness aside, just the fact that they have free Uber, if needed, from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
From bars, yeah.
That would be just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably have a long wait for that Uber. But
worth it.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
But when you get stuck waiting for an Uber and you're sitting there on a bench in front of a restaurant or a bar, and now it's going 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30. Oh, this is not good.
Two of my favorite things coming together, Taco Bob, soup and beer.
I don't know about the combo on that.
Campbell's Chunky Soup has just announced a new collaboration of a couple flavors just in time for football season with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer.
What are is it beer, cheese, pretzel soup or something?
First up is the Campbell. I have this on our Facebook page if you would like some visuals and more specifics. Campbell's Chunky Pabst Blue Ribbon beef, bacon, and beer chili with beans.
That's a lot.
They say it's a tailgate classic taken to the next level. This is going to be a bathroom trip taken to the next level.
Yeah, it also... this time of year, it's really hard to think about soup. I know once you get deep into football season and it's snow, and that would be a very good soup.
This chili brings together seasoned beef, smoky bacon, tender beans, all simmered in a PBR-infused broth. Perfect for enjoying in a bowl with a side of cornbread, or as a topping for things like nachos and hot dogs. Next up is beer cheese with potato and chorizo soup.
I hit the beer cheese. Wow.
With potato and chorizo, this is going to gum you up like...
yeah.
A decadent combination of creamy cheese, spicy chorizo, and hearty potatoes. Once again, infused with PBR for that malty, comforting flavor. These soups will be available via Walmart starting September 1st. Some locations already have them.
I think I'll be fine with just your modern-day chicken noodle soup with some crackers crumbled up on top of it. Doesn't that sound good, besides the heat factor?
I eat soup year-round. That is that's one of my go-tos. And I don't have a preferred brand. If it's on sale, BOGO, it's going in the cart.
I've noticed that the BOGO rack, when you walk into let's say Publix, for instance, and they have that whole little section that's BOGO up front.
Yeah.
To get you with the Bugles is usually one that's in there, or salad dressing. I've noticed it. My Publix is down to one of those sections instead. It used to be multiple, and the choices really haven't been too great.
Well, you got to dive into the ad for more what's available.
Oh, no.
Down the aisles.
I do that every week during the meat report. I'm aware of what's available. By the way, I got me some BOGO ice cream yesterday.
Yeah.
I think it's Edie's or one of them is BOGO, Pat.
Yeah. You mentioned bugles.
Yeah.
I was in Walmart, spotted a limited time bugle offering. Tabasco cheese bugles. Bought them in a heartbeat.
Really?
Ooh, if you like bugles and you're cool with spicy.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Give those a whirl. Give them a whirl. All right, we've got a headline of the week, contender number 1. There'll be a second one later in the show.
Let me pull out the magical recorder. And see, it's delayed every now and then. Go.
Swatch pulls slanted eye ad after backlash in China.
Well, that's just stepping in it. Wow.
The Swiss watchmaker Swatch has apologized and removed an advertisement featuring a model, an Asian model, pulling the corners of his eyes back after the image prompted accusations of racism and a call for a boycott in Chinese social media.
What would ever make them think that would be all right?
But his eyes are already...
I'm saying, what would ever make them think it's right to, okay, here's what we're going to do, is do this and pull...
I never thought I'd see the words slanted eye in a headline.
No.
Thus, this leaped out of the headlines to me as, hey,
wow,
that's a contender right there.
Okay, we got it. Put it on there.
Swatch says, quote, "We sincerely apologize for any distress or misunderstanding this may have caused."
What does it have to do with a Swatch watch? And when was the last time you heard of a Swatch watch? That is just, wow, that's... How dumb could you be?
If only we had someone.
Is there anything about an egg roll in there?
I was going to say, if we only had someone who was maybe qualified to comment on such a thing here. But that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's disappeared over the horizon. Off towards the Far East or parts unknown. I miss old Double A and his insults he used to hurl at me. I never understood that. His anger was directed at me.
And you were the guy that ordered all the Chinese food from him and his family's place.
And I was fine with taking the incoming.
I think it's because you were hurting his egg roll inventory.
For that, he had to leave the show?
No, I think he had to leave the show for other reasons.
Again, though, it was all directed at me, and I'm not complaining about anything.
You talk to bosses about certain things.
I was doing, taking it for the team, man. Come on.
Lynch and Taco. On demand, download the iHeartRadio app.